Controversial Bill Burns, and nobody likes a quitter.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this in-house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Matrix Wars, and today in this video, we're talking about something that I thought about the other night, and I was like, man, this needs to happen. So as you all know, if you've been watching this channel for a little bit, and not this channel only, but other channels as well, talking about the current Star Wars situation, we all know the state that Star Wars is in right now, in which the directors, producers, and everyone involved in Lucasfilm is totally off their rockers. I mean, these guys are nutcases, absolutely nutcases. They don't know what in the world they're doing. Oh, Cassian Andor. Yeah, he needs a show, even though no one cares about him. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, you know who else needs a show? The Mandalorian. Oh, and let's possibly make it a woman again. Because, you know, we don't have enough women in our new Star Wars. Oh, also, let's keep Kathleen Kennedy on for another 3 years. That makes sense. Anyways, I was thinking, oh, you know what? You guys are going absurd. I think two things should happen that are both absurd. Well, one's absurd. The other one's not quite absurd. The one that's not quite absurd is the new Spaceballs. We need Mel Brooks to direct another Spaceballs. Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. As in Spaceballs 1, it says the sequel would be. And I think we need that, and it would totally make fun of the sequel trilogy. I think that would be a fantastic thing that the fan base needs right now. Now, what else do we need? Well, you're already making wacky, crazy movies, television shows, things that no one really asked for or needed. How about making the wackiest Star Wars movie of all time? I would pay money to go see this just for the sheer laughing factor. See, current day Star Wars, they're trying to push an agenda. And I can't even enjoy it. Like, you put jokes in it, it's not funny. I can't just sit down and go, ha, this was a good time. Even though Star Wars should be sitting down and going, wow, this really reflects on the nature of humanity and shows the darkness within our souls and how to overcome it with the light. No, instead, that's what it should be. But now we're just getting this thing that's like, oh my gosh, this is total garbage. This is a mockery of everything Star Wars has ever been. What do we need? We need something that will make it all better. What do we need? We need Tommy Wiseau. We need Tommy Wiseau to direct a Star Wars movie. Help us, Tommy Wiseau. You're our only hope. Our only hope for having a good, funny Star Wars film. One that you watch and you go, ugh, the cringe. It reminds me of Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. The cringe. Goes back to the good days with George Lucas as the owner of Star Wars and Lucasfilm. That's nostalgia. Oh, look at those funny jokes that are really awkward. It reminds me of my life and my awkwardness. Oh, Tommy, you're the only one who could make stuff like that. Oh, Tommy. Oh, Tommy. Now, what would this movie be about? Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking about this. It's coming through my brain. It's ruminating within the recesses of the confines of my psyche. But I'm thinking, and I might make another video about my thoughts and opinions of what this Tommy Wiseau directed, written, and produced Star Wars film would be about. It has to be as ridiculous as The Room, but also has a little bit of heart in it, because it is Star Wars after all. And you know, we wouldn't need the characters. You know what? This would be a good idea. Tommy Wiseau could fix the entire sequel trilogy by making another movie right after the sequel trilogy, by making us love all the characters, by just laughing at them and their stupidity. Tommy Wiseau can make almost any terrible character somewhat lovable by their sheer stupidity. See, if he could just play off of that, and then of course we have the Mel Brooks film with the Spaceballs 2 also doing that, we can look at the sequel trilogy and just be like, it was a funny joke. And then, you know, we could find some enjoyment maybe in it, with the context of those two movies. So, who do we need in these movies? Okay, so we have the director, we have the writer, we have the producer. It's Tommy Wiseau, Lord of the black, dark comedy, dark humor, very, bland, dry humor, Tommy Wiseau. So, who would be the actor, the main one, to head up this movie of Star Wars that would make fun of Rey, Finn, Poe, who are the other ones? Rose, who, see, she's not even that important, you can't even remember her name, and all the other characters they have in that, whatever other characters there are, I don't watch them multiple times. Kylo Ren, make fun of the Leia Poppin scene, make fun of the fact that they totally killed off Admiral Akbar. Oh yeah, make fun of Holdo, or Vice Admiral Gender Studies. Make fun of all that. Who would be the perfect person for this? It would have to be a legendary actor. Someone who is very good at extravagance and craziness and zaniness and just an all-around good time. A very good actor. Someone I would have to highly respect and go, man, never would have expected him to be in a Star Wars movie. This, of course, will never happen. But I thought, you know what? It would just be so cool to actually see this happening in a Tommy Wiseau-led film of Star Wars. Who would it have to be? It would have to be Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, the man, the myth, the legend, the crazy zaniness of all time. Nicolas Cage. He would be the hands-down craziest actor to play in a Star Wars film. And then if you put him in a Star Wars film that was written and directed by Tommy Wiseau, oh dude, comedy gold. This would make the sequel trilogy go from I can't stand this garbage to, those are some funny fan fiction. You remember that stuff? Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, man. Remember when we thought that was a serious thing and now we just know it's just a joke? What a great story, Mark. Got to do the little room thing. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Nicolas Cage, Tommy Wiseau. Oh, it would be the perfect combination. So this is just a wacky, crazy, out-of-the-box idea that I had. And yeah, it won't happen. It'll never happen in a million years. But I just thought to myself, man, this would just be interesting to just see a Tommy Wiseau directed and written Star Wars film led by the actor Nicolas Cage. It would just be so interesting to see, like in an alternate universe, Like, I want to know what that universe is like. What's Star Wars like in that universe, So bad that you had to have a Tommy Wiseau written and directed Star Wars film with Nicolas Cage starring as the main protagonist. That, my friends, would be a Star Wars film worth shelling out $15 for. Not The Last Jedi, not Solo, a Soy Wars story. No. The Tommy Wiseau and Nicolas Cage film I would go see in a heartbeat. You would not have to worry about me going and seeing it or not, because I'd go opening night, first in line, because I would totally love to see that movie. Anyways, comment below and tell me your thoughts. I could be wrong about this, about if this would be a good idea or not. Tell me your thoughts. I'd like to know. And like this video, creates great traction for the channel if you do so. And if you like what you're seeing here at the channel, please do subscribe. And as always, may the Force be with you.